Hot tip in our emotional intelligence development is language. So as we develop our emotional intelligence, we learn to say things differently. And I wanted to present this in an example today that we all may be able to relate to. We say something and we notice the other person's reaction to it. And their reaction is telling us, they just misinterpreted what I said. Because if they knew my intention, they wouldn't react in the way they just reacted. But what happens is, while that might be going on in our head, what we say is, I think you just misinterpreted what I said. Now, when someone is having an emotional disruption, they'll hear those words as blame. It's your fault. And that will just escalate the distance between us. That will escalate their emotional response. And fairly soon, we'll find ourselves in an argument or a disagreement. The conflict and the tension will go up. So one of the things we learn to do in emotional intelligence is with our social awareness skills, we learn to recognize when someone is giving us the social cues that says, I think you just meant something that I'm taking personally. And when we notice that, we claim responsibility for having caused it. And that sounds like, I think I just said that in a way that is not aligned with what I intended. So notice it's all about, I said that in a way that was not aligned with how I intended. And so this is claiming responsibility on what was said. It separates ownership from the other individual. And when you do that, that actually allows the individual's emotional response to relax. And then you get an opportunity to try again. Let me try that again and see if I can align my intention and my words. Give it a try this week. Your social awareness skills, picking up on cues that someone might be having an emotional disruption, whether that be the fight response, so you could see their emotions getting bigger and their body language getting bigger, or it could be the flight response. You might see them withdraw or avoid, perhaps even breaking eye contact. In that moment, try to shift your language towards the claiming responsibility and see what happens to their response.